Okay, so welcome back. Today, another pretty big purchase video. I'm gonna try and not rush through it, but I'm not gonna go over every card in just really high detail because there's just a lot of cards out there, or out there on the table, I mean. And yeah, I'm a bit tired, so I don't really want to have this go on for too long. But cards that we haven't seen yet, like I have never bought one of these before. But they were at a good price, so I figured I'd pick one up. So here we have just a whole bunch of alt arts and like other secret rares. I really like this Mew. It looks really nice with the like the balls and stuff. We have two of the alt art Mew V. I thought I only had like one of these, so I ordered two more, but I actually already have one and also ordered another one by accident, so I'm getting like 4 in total now. Don't really need that many, but here we have the gold Mew, which I think is actually pretty cool. I'll get it out of the sleeve a little bit. Really detailed. So yeah, very cool card. Figured I would pick one of those up. We got some of the celebration cards. I ordered quite a few more of the Charizard, I think, and this time there's just a lot of the Blastoise. I think there's also quite a few more. Well, I say quite a few more. This is actually a weird sleeve. I was very confused when I first saw this. But yeah, I think I ordered a few more of the shining Magikarp. Here we have a few more of the cards. Like as you can see, this is also pretty cool. The like weird bubbly texture. I think they also have this on the Gengar Mimikyu alt art. So pretty cool. We just have a few more of those. I'm just gonna grab random stacks from the table and see what's in here. So this is just a set of the 10th movie promo cards. They're not in great condition, but these are very popular. Like they have cool Pokemon on them, very popular Pokemon, and I think in general the artwork is really nice on these. So yeah, these were not too expensive, so I decided to pick them up. And here I think I've shown a few of these now. This is this is one of the phone cards. I think this is pretty much like a prepaid phone card, which you could like on streets they have like the phone boxes, and you can use these to get credits for the phone card, so you can make a phone call to somebody. I think these are really cool. Also, just like I don't know how they do this, but the Latios is actually red, and like the Latios is actually blue. I think it's a bit hard to pick up on camera, but yeah, really cool stuff. And I think you have like the logo of the Alto Mare, I think it is. At least it's on some of the cards from the series, the Alto Mare series, I think, the Versus series. Here we have a whole bunch of, I think, just secret rares and stuff. Like there's a lot of cards which I'm not going to show. This is actually a complete Ho-Oh. I got a lot of bulk and just a lot of holographic cards from like the black and white and diamond and pearl era. And yeah, I'm not going to go over all of the black and white holos, but here are some of the EXs. And not everything here is in great condition. I will show the cards. Like there were actually a lot of cards that are like in minty condition, so I'm gonna show those separately. I have a big stack of those in the back. And yeah, I made a few just big purchases. I have shown this card already, but I think it's really cool. Like the texture on it is so detailed. And yeah, there's just a whole bunch of cards. Cool, like Mega Rayquaza. And yeah, for the holos, like right here, I'll just grab a stack. These are all like Diamond and Pearl, Platinum. Stormfront's actually from Platinum, and you can actually see that on the cards because it has this like crazy, like not just the holofoil pattern, but also like the crazy star pattern. Okay, now it doesn't really show up as clearly, but like on the card it also has and that is actually from the Platinum era. So you will see that on all of the Platinum cards. Here we have one of the really cool movie promo Arceus. Dialga. Here's just some like how I sort these for myself is like I look if they have like an EX era logo, or like Stormfront for me, I also put those in there because they have like a little logo, and then I sort them by type. So I have the water types here, and then it's pretty easy to see if I have doubles of something. And for me, it's easier to list doubles at the same time because I can just make the same picture and then keep the page open to list them. So here we have just a whole bunch of EX era and stuff, and also some platinum. I also put the ones with just any type of picture I'll put here. I'll put in the same stack. And yeah, now we're getting to the platinum cards. So those are the PT cards. And I'll actually put these down on the table. And I'll put all of the platinum together, because these are because of the way that these are like PT4. It's like I don't know from my head which PT is which set, and also the cards differ. But with platinum, they all have a level. So, for example, if you're looking for this Mothim, you just type in Mothim and then 43, and it will pop up. So that is a really easy way to pretty much find all of these cards on, at least when I'm listing them on Cardmarket. And here's again what I mentioned, the platinum. So we have an Absol G level X, and it has this crazy sparkle holo. Probably will see some Diamond and Pearl level X, or there might be some here. Yeah, I think this is a Diamond and Pearl level X, and it doesn't have the crazy sparkle, so that is a difference you can tell with the platinum and the Diamond and Pearl. So we have a few more platinum cards, and let's just go through these. I've had a lot of questions on my videos on how I search for stuff, and honestly it's really just a lot of trial and error. Like, Japanese sites are very hard to navigate, and I'm not going to share all of my search terms because I still use those, and yeah, I don't want other people to like snipe my my stuff. Like if I'm buying something and I'm telling somebody exactly what I'm looking for, yeah, that's gonna create some competition. So I don't really want to share like everything, like yeah, like all of my search terms like exactly. But for example, if you're looking for this Cresselia, what I would do is I would just, and you don't know which set it is, maybe DP, I would just Google Cresselia and then go to like Bulbapedia, copy paste the Japanese name, and just go from there. Just fill that in, see what pops up, and then if you see this Cresselia come on, you just look at the title and look at what what other information is given, and then you go from there. Like Google Translate does really go quite far. I don't speak Japanese, I don't read Japanese, so it honestly is just trial and error. And yeah, some people mentioned in the video that it was, or in the comments, that it was very frustrating, and yeah, it is really frustrating to look for stuff, especially because if you just type in something like book or something in Google Translate and you translate it to Japanese, usually it's not the right word, or it doesn't translate into the perfect thing that you're looking for. So yeah, that honestly, it's trial and error. I'm not gonna like give the exact search terms that I use, because I don't really want to, yeah, other people to like buy exactly the stuff that I was going to buy. So maybe a bit selfish, but yeah, I also gotta run my business. So but I hope that helps a little bit. Just honestly, it's just Google the name, or like Google Pokemon. I think Pokemon cards has its own like word, so if you Google Pokemon cards and you translate that, I think it also works with Google Translate, you'll get quite far, and it's honestly just a lot of trial and error. Okay, so here we have some more of the older cards, old pack holos. Really cool Arbok from the Expedition set. This here we have the really cool, I always thought that this was like his eye, and I always thought it was really weird. But as you can see, we have the Umbreon, the McDonald's promo. I think it's quite a famous card. A lot of people like this one, and yeah, it's just like one of the. It's like a tear because of because he's very sleepy. So very nice card, really detailed. And here we just have a whole bunch of like older holo cards. These are all in really good condition, and the stack I will show you last is going to be, yeah, just all minty stuff. And when I say minty, I mean like PSA 8 and above, probably. Like not everything here is minty. Like this card is, yeah, I think somebody dropped it in the pool and then threw it in the washing machine. But yeah, a lot of these are actually pretty decent condition. And then we go on to this little stack. This is just some promos and bulk. Like I mentioned, I bought 2 really big collections, and one collection, here's actually a Not Away card. This was just in the bulk, so he was he was looking at me like, hey, hello, why am I in the bulk? Because maybe you recognize this card, but it's a Not Awake card, which means it's from, I think, a magazine, and they are pretty rare. Here's just some bulk cards that I thought were interesting. We have a Band Grimer, and some of the starters, and some of the evolutions. But yeah, I bought a big collection. Also, I bought a few of those, the shiny Zamazenta and Zexien boxes. I also bought a lot of these cards loose, but those haven't come in yet. So pretty much I bought a collection which had just a whole bunch of stuff. And it had a Shadowless deck with also, actually, which is pretty cool, I think this is a Shadowless booster pack, because all the cards that came with it were Shadowless. So I bought that one, and pretty much like everything that came with it, like this entire stack of cards, I think these are mostly, I don't think there's any energies here. Let me see. No, I don't think there's any energies, so there's a lot of cards here. These are all, not all of them are mint, but most of them are mint. And yeah, those will probably go into the grading pile. Also got a really nice Mewtwo, but I already put that in a binder. And also got a Pidgeot and a Ductrio and a Pokemon Breeder, which I didn't have yet. Here we have just a big stack of, I'll actually grab these out. These are all vending cards. So they're all glossy vending. They're not all minty, but yeah, this collection was crazy, and I'm really happy that I bought this. Like, it was a box of like probably a few thousand cards, and pretty much all old back cards, and a lot of those were in really good shape. So yeah, very happy to pick that one up. They also came with a few sealed decks. So here we have the Misty deck. It wasn't complete because the holographic Misty was missing, but yeah, those the the gem cards have been selling very well. And a lot of these will be like really nice condition, as you can maybe tell by looking at the site. Not everything, but a lot of them are actually in really good shape. So these have been selling very well on Cardmarket. The gym cards, they are a pain in the ass to list because pretty much they don't have a rarity symbol. Like, these come from a deck, so they don't have a rarity symbol. The ones from booster packs do have a rarity symbol, and pretty much you have to list them by using the Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes, and the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge set list, which doesn't correspond to the Japanese set list. So if I'm listing these, I have to first of all check for condition, sort them all out, and then I have to, for every card I have to check if they have a rarity symbol or not, and I have to put that in the description, and then I have to look in which set the cards actually are, because they are just in a big stack. And yeah, it's just a just a massive pain to go through all of that. Yeah, anyway, big ramble there, but I will be listing a lot of these on Cardmarket. A lot of, like this stack I won't, because these will be going out for grading. But like the Diamond and Pearl and Platinum cards, these will all eventually go onto Cardmarket. Because man, I'm so swamped with work, and I really need to like try and also catch a breath, because I'm really running out of energy. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of really nice cards here. These are all, I think, PSA 8 worthy. Doesn't mean that I'm going to be sending them to PSA, because I don't think that would ever make sense for these holo cards. Even in like PSA 9, you would still lose money on them, which is just not nice. So I will be sending these off to CGC, most likely. But yeah, I still need to ship the the video I did last, I don't know when I uploaded it, but the last video of the 400 cards, I still have to re-sleeve some of those and then get the shipping ready and stuff to ship those out. But yeah, these are all very nice cards. Probably will be going to CGC. I also saw that Cardmarket, where I now sell a lot of stuff, they also have a grading service. So I'm not really sure about that. I don't really know what to think about it, but I'll probably have a look at it. I think they charge like 15 or 14 euros per card, which is okay. It's a bit more expensive than if I use CGC. However, with CGC, the shipping cost is probably a lot more expensive because it has to go to America. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to do on that. And currently, honestly, I'm not ready to submit more cards for grading because I still have a lot of cards to go through and just a lot of work. So I'll put the grading on the back burner for now, as I've also just shipped out a lot of cards. So really nice, a lot of the Rayquaza and the, I think these are Platinum, yeah, the Platinum Pikachus. Like honestly, all of these, and I've heard this in other videos, like the shiny cards, the small shiny cards like the Lotat you just saw, and these, so the cards with like the gold texture but not actually the hollow foil background, these all have they all have this chipping, like all of them. I don't know why, and I've noticed this before, like on other cards, like holographic cards, because of like the hollow foil layer. I think the card is a lot more sturdy, but if you don't have that hollow foil layer, the corners get chipped very easily. Or maybe they use it like a different cutter to get the cards out, but yeah, I've noticed that very often, that pretty much these cards all have like chipping on the side. So I think they're very hard to grade in really high grades because of that. Here's just a whole bunch of non-hollows. I think these are all like pretty much perfect. So I will be sending these off for grading at some point. I just found these in the book, really clean condition. I'll show you on the back of these. These were just in a shoebox, I don't know how. But yeah, somehow they survived and they look very good. Okay, let me put this somewhere safe. And then we'll go on to the last stack, which is, I think, probably the nicest stack. Like these are all also like minty, at least PSA 8. Most of them will be 9s, and I'm hoping that we get some 9.5s at CGC when I send these off. So yeah, just a whole bunch of the Neo cards. There's so many Pichus. And yeah, really happy with this purchase. So these will probably do very well. Some gym cards as well, always very popular. Nice swirl on the Magneton. And yeah, we have the Tentacruel to end it off with. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment section, and yeah, give a like or a subscription or any of that stuff. And yeah, if you're ever looking for any of these cards, you can find me at Cardmarket, cardmarket.com/CelebiCollectibles. And yeah, I'll see you next week, or sooner or later. I don't know when I'll upload the next thing. So yeah, have a nice day, and I'll see you later.